can you imagine, like, if you went to this school and you come out and there's just this mer person swimming around in the pool? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and we are back today to play some more of the Elemental Legacy Challenge with my cat adding his input to it. This is a legacy challenge that I do play live on my Twitch channel. Links to my Twitch channel as well as the rules to this challenge will be down below if you are interested. In our last episode, we had Everest age up into a teenager, and we are getting ever closer to Isolde aging up into a teenager as well. So if we come over into game, you can see that we've got Everest right here, and I have some plans today for some things that we can do to cap off the water gen before we officially transition into the ice gen. We are kind of wrapping things up now with the water gen and getting ready to transition into the ice gen. And I thought one of the ways that we could do this to just kind of put that capstone on the water gen and wrap things up is I thought we could have Oahu and Judy do a vow renewal ceremony. Oahu does have to work and the kids have school, so it would be like an evening thing. Friday looks like it's going to be a monsoon. And so I thought we'll just get it planned. We'll do it Wednesday, which I know is kind of a weird time for a vow renewal, but it's going to be something that's pretty low key. And I thought we could go back to the wedding venue where they had their wedding, and that could be where they do their vow renewal. So I believe this is under wedding event. So let's add a wedding event and we can do a vow renewal. All right. Oh, we haven't asked anybody to be like a sim of honor or anything like that, but we might be able to change that. Maybe we could have them ask like Everest to be a sim of honor, and then because Isolde is still a child, she could be the flower pal maybe. All right, these are going to be our guests for our wedding, and then we're going to have it at the wedding venue that we built. And since Oahu and the kids don't come home until 3 p.m., I think we'll schedule it for 4 p.m. So we have a vow renewal ceremony planned. So Oahu is going to ask Isolde to be the flower pal at their vow renewal because she is a child and they want the kids to be involved in this. Obviously, like that's really important to them. And she, I think, is probably excited about that. All right, and then we're going to ask Everest to be a sim of honor at the vow renewal. So we're going to talk to Everest, and Oahu is going to be like, you know, your mom and I really want you and your sister involved. So can you be my sim of honor when we do the vow renewal? Isolde will take care of the flowers. She'll be on top of that, but this is what I would like you to do. Everest, as a quick reminder, is a friend of the animals because he is a cat lover. He's got 2 cats, Herman and Bacon. He needs to be friendly with a cat or dog 12 times. I guess we'll have him come play with Herman. You can come pet Herman and give him a hug. There is a sentiment now between Everest and Oahu. And Everest is feeling adoring because he was chosen to be a sim of honor. And he's feeling very honored about that, which is, you know, makes sense. It's kind of exciting to have your parent want that for you. Interestingly enough, Isolde has no feelings about it whatsoever. Maybe because of the tension between her and Judy, she doesn't really care as much about that. Okay, Ismail has just walked in. All right, sure. Let's do it. Let's head over to the Humor and Hijinks Festival and have a little bit of fun there. All right, I think though we're gonna have everybody join the jokesters. I don't really see them as being pranksters. They're a little bit too like honest and wholesome to be like big prank type people. Maybe Isolde a little bit. Where is Isolde? Maybe Isolde a little bit. Everest doesn't really care. He's just gonna eat some food. I think he's eating some chips. He's kind of tired. Here's some young adults. We could have Everest go meet some of those. Okay, Isolde has joined the jokesters. Did anybody else even join anything? I thought you guys were all joining the jokesters together. And Isolde is the only one who did it. She's all for this. Let's have her come and do a funny introduction. Judy just doesn't care. She's gonna be a stick in the mud and not really join in on the fun, I guess, because this is the second time I've tried to have them join and she just hasn't. Although now Everest is leaving to go home because he's really tired. What's Everest doing? Everest is just dancing randomly. I mean, okay, go Everest. Everest is probably not super comfortable being here either because he is a loner, yet he's feeling tense from a stranger danger. Loner Sims can't stand to be around strangers. Who knows what they might be up to. So let's let Everest go home. He's kind of tired and he has his first day of high school tomorrow, so he should probably get some rest. Okay, I feel like Oahu would try to be funny, but he is maybe not the funniest sim. So he'd try a knock-knock joke and everyone would kind of like laugh but be like, oh gee. And Isolde's probably over here like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Judy just gained a sentiment with Isolde. They do have some sentiments with each other despite the difficulty, but it's interesting to note Judy has a lot more sentiments with Isolde than Isolde does with Judy. So for Isolde, it's just that they had fun at the Festival of the Youth. They all went together to the Festival of Youth as a family. So Isolde has a positive sentiment because they went as a family. It's not necessarily directed specifically at Judy, but Judy has an adoring sentiment. She does want the best for Isolde and thinks that she's wonderful, but she's really strict with her. And maybe that's part of why she's being strict. And then they're feeling closer from happy memories. I think from this time that they've come to the Humor and Hijinks Festival that Judy is feeling a little bit closer, but Isolde isn't really feeling the same in return. I think a lot of damage has been done, so it's going to take some work for them to kind of mend all of that. Apparently, Everest has inherited the dolphin noises. And Oahu's taking a bath and Herman is hissing at his tail. I wonder what the cat thinks. When your human goes into the bathroom and then all of a sudden sprouts a tail, Herman is obviously concerned about this. He doesn't like the bathtub, and the fact that one of his humans has grown a tail has him feeling rather discombobulated. Okay, so we are gonna go with Everest to school. It's his first day of high school, so I'd like to go with him today and have him meet some kids, kind of get settled a little bit. All right, Everest has arrived for his first day of high school. He wants to learn about the new school from the principal. We'll come to a respectful introduction. I think Everest would be respectful to his teachers and to the principal. He's a little bit more responsible and polite. I don't think he would be rude by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, they had some negative first impressions of each other. Everest thinks the principal is immature, and the principal thinks that Everest is distant, probably because he is a loner. But they apparently not off to the best start. Let's learn about the new school from the principal. And then after that, we'll have him come and claim a locker upstairs by the classrooms. And then he can start to get to know some people. Okay, let's have him come and claim a locker. Let's have him pick this one. And we have Brittany Dixon here doing a T-pose challenge. She's kind of cute. Maybe we'll have him introduce himself to her. But let's come and do a respectful introduction here to Brittany. And Everest can meet her before class starts. All right, he wants to be friendly with a student. And we were gonna have him come and meet Brittany Dixon. So let's have him come do a respectful introduction to her. He is a little bit hungry, so probably should have him eat some lunch as well. All right, he said hello to Brittany. They like each other. Everest finds Brittany to be interesting, and she thinks that Everest is independent and capable. All right. He can take some time and get to know her a little bit. He is really outside of his comfort zone though, because he's like sitting at this table with all of these other Sims. He really prefers to be alone, but because he's at school, he is putting in the effort to get to know the Sims around him, so he is really trying. Oh, he's learned that Brittany is a freegan. Okay. All right, he wants to study for exams, and I think that since he is a loner, we will let him do that. Maybe all of the socialization at lunch has just been too much for him, and so he's gonna focus instead on studying for the upcoming exams. He wants to do okay in school, he wants to get better grades, and so he's gonna study for the exams and just kind of like ease himself away from the socializing. Let's have him come swim in the pool. Can you imagine, like, if you went to this school and you come out and there's just this mer person swimming around in the pool. All right, lunch is ending. Everest is feeling very confident. He is a pretty confident sim, even though he's like surrounded by a bunch of people. Let's actually have you maybe wear clothes to class. All right, the school day is over, and Everest impressed his teachers and earned a lot, and prom is coming. He's probably not gonna go to prom right away. All right, let's take Everest home. And I was also thinking that we could maybe hop into Cass and give everybody a fancy outfit to wear for the vow renewal that we're gonna do with Judy and Oahu in game tomorrow. All right, so a real quick recap of the way that we have added a formal outfit to everybody. So this is what Judy is gonna wear for her vow renewal ceremony. We tried to give them something that looked a little bit different from what they got married in originally. So this is what Judy is going to wear. Oahu will be wearing this outfit. It's very similar to what he got married in, but we added the pants for him instead of the sarong. And then this is what Everest is gonna wear. It's really similar to Oahu. It's just a different color top. We wanted to stick with the island theme because they're all mer people. Judy and Oahu are children of the islands. And so we wanted to kind of keep that vibe for the vow renewal. And so Everest is wearing something very similar to Oahu, just a bit of a different color. And then this is little Isolde and what she is going to be wearing for the vow renewal. So we've got everybody's outfits ready to go, and we just need to get to the vow renewal now. Oahu and Everest are out here like having a conversation in their merperson forms, like talking to each other. I think that's like really cute. There we go. How thought-provoking. Everest seemed to enjoy that conversation with Oahu, especially when they explored more serious, thought-provoking topics. A good conversation becomes great once the mind is engaged. Could this mean that Everest likes deep thoughts? Especially, he's like a loner, and maybe that's like part of it, is he kind of likes to sit and be alone with his thoughts. And he definitely went a little bit more that route than, you know, Isolde did. Yeah, I do think he would like deep thoughts. Ooh, okay. And now we're getting a close family dynamic between Oahu and Everest. I think Oahu really just has a close dynamic with his children in general because of the way Blaze treated him and how he was raised. He really gave a lot of focus and attention to both of his kids. They're both really important to him. And he's close to Judy as well, but definitely with his kids. Gold is off to school, Everest is going off to school, Oahu is heading off to work. And so with them all gone and Judy just kind of having the day to herself, and it is the day of her vow renewal, we're gonna take her over to the spa where she's been working, but she's not gonna teach any yoga classes or try to do anything in that regard there. She's just gonna go and enjoy the day. Judy has gotten herself changed into her robe, and I think she is gonna do a little bit of yoga practicing to kind of loosen herself up a little bit. Maybe she's feeling a little nervous about the vow renewal ceremony. So Judy is having a little bit of a massage to kind of relax her before the vow renewal. She's feeling nervous, and then after she's done with her massage, we'll have her go sit in the hot tub because she kind of needs her hydration. And then I guess let's have her come and relax in the sauna until she needs to head home and get ready to do their ceremony. She's just had a really nice, relaxing day, kind of pampering herself, taking care of herself before the ceremony. So the one last thing Judy wants to do before the ceremony is she wants to have a pedicure and get her toes looking good. She had her nails done, but now she's gonna do a pedicure. And I think let's just go for like this neutral color because of I think it'll be hard to match the color of her dress. So let's get this done. Okay, let's put people in their appropriate wedding attire. No, you're not gonna swim. We are not swimming today. No, Oahu! No! No, no, no. Boys, stop. Why are you in your bathing suits? Oh my gosh, now Isolde's in her... Oahu. And we're gonna do ceremony activities. And let's have the guests take their seats. Let's see how that goes. No, Isolde, don't ride your bike. Everest is gonna sit in the aisle. No, Everest, no, sit here. Isolde is riding her bike up. Why do they sit in the aisle? Like, look, there's all of these chairs. Why are you sitting in the aisle? No, don't dance. Sit. Come and sit. Please take your seats. Everybody sit down. So we can have Oahu come walk down the aisle. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And Isolde is stinky. She has like a noxious green cloud puffing around her. We're gonna wait for Oahu to hopefully walk down the aisle. There he is. He did it. He made it. Okay, now Judy, you come walk down the aisle. Or is Oahu, stay here. Don't, stay here. Stay here. Go here. You're waiting for your beautiful, lovely bride. Here comes Judy. She's walking down the aisle. Let's do renew vows with Judy. So Oahu and Judy have gathered here with their friends and their family, and they are renewing their vows and their commitment to each other. You know, things have not always gone as smoothly as one might have hoped, but that's pretty common with any relationship. And so they're exchanging their new vows to continue to commit themselves to each other. You know, they've raised their children and they're getting ready to ascend on the next generation. Okay, and then let's do a spousal kiss. So they're renewing their vows. They're doing one more kiss for each other. Oh, and they bonked noses. Just as nervous as when they did it the first time, for real. All right, let's serve some food. Let's serve an assortment of food. Oh, but that's right, I forgot. We did bring we brought the wedding cake too, so we've got a wedding cake that we can put out. I kind of like the interlaced hearts. Let's do the white ones. But there we go. But I like those. I think those suit the cake really well. Oh, that cake is so pretty. Oh, actually, let's do toast. Let's gather. They're all still waiting here. They're not waiting where they're supposed to be, but they're all still sitting here waiting. All right, Oahu, come give a toast. So Oahu is giving a toast to Judy, to his wonderful family, to celebrate their life together and all that they've accomplished. And they've had a good life. Oahu is giving a bit of a speech celebrating Judy to kind of follow up his toast. But nobody seems to care. There's no one over here. What is everybody doing? Oh my gosh, Everest is going swimming. Isolde is still, they're all still sitting here at the wedding arch. Wait, are you guys eating the cake? No, you're not. Okay, for a second. Now, okay. Look at them. They've now come over for the toasts when I've called them for the food. This pack is still broken. All right, let's cut the cake with Judy. We finished eating. All right, well, apparently it's over now because the thing went away and we didn't get to do everything that we wanted. I guess it is almost midnight and it is a Wednesday night. Oahu and Judy have renewed their vows. They're re-establishing a lifetime commitment as a joyous occasion for any Sims. They did get to celebrate with their family and friends, albeit a little chaotic, but I mean, it's The Sims. What can we expect? It's just chaotic. So since the ceremony is over and everyone's tired and it's late, we're gonna go home. They just renewed their vows. It feels like letting them woohoo makes the most sense. So they can woohoo. The kids are gonna go to bed. Judy and Oahu are gonna have a little woohoo session to celebrate their vow renewal. But I do think we'll start a club gathering for Isolde's friends. Since we're gonna celebrate her birthday, her friends are gonna come over and they're gonna have a little party. We'll give everybody a chance to get here and we will be aging up our ice jet. The cat is eating the birthday cake. Come and yell at Bacon. Get him out of the... Oh my gosh, he's eating the cake! Bacon is eating the cake! And look at that face! She knows what she is doing. Oh my god, she's gonna throw up on the cake. Get the cat out of here. Pick up the cat. Judy, pick up the cat. Judy, move the cat. Get the cat out of the way. Quickly, Isolde, come blow out the candles before the cat decides to eat it again or it goes bad. Also, the counter is kind of disgusting. Alright, Isolde has aged up. Isolde is now a teenager. The Ice Gen is a teenager. For this ice gen, they need to be adventurous, and then they also need to be family-oriented and proper. But you can't give them the family-oriented trait as a teenager. So we're gonna give Isolde the proper trait as her teenage trait. So her aspiration, per the rules of the ice gen, is that she is to be an extreme sports enthusiast. So this sim wants to explore Mount Komorebi's wilderness and participate in extreme snow sports. And that is our ice gen, and exactly what our ice gen is going to be. So Isolde has aged up into a teenager, and she has green hair. All right, she needs a makeover because she has green hair. So let's make over Isolde. So we have given Isolde a makeover, and I think she turned out so cute. I see a lot of Judy in her. I also see Oahu too. But this is Isolde, who is our Ice Gen heir. Finally, we will be starting the Ice Gen in the next episode, which I'm very excited about. So this is Isolde. This is her everyday outfit. Keep in mind, her colors are white, gray, and dark blue. So we kind of were sticking with those colors for her theme. They do live in Sulani. They live on the beach. So her outfits are going to reflect that. They're going to change once she moves to Mount Komorebi, obviously, because it's going to be the winter and the mountains, and it's going to be cold. So that look is going to change for her. But for right now, this is her everyday outfit. This is her formal wear, her athletic wear, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. And then also, because she is, for right now, a merperson, this is her merperson form. So she has a tail like Judy does, but she's got like a bikini top. She doesn't have the scales like Judy. But yeah, here is Isolde, our Ice Gen heir, and I am so excited to play with her. But I think with that, with making over Isolde, we're gonna wrap things up here. Next time, we will officially be starting the Ice Gen. We are gonna take her room at the start of the next episode. We'll take her room and make her room more of a teenager's room now that she is a teenager. And I also have a little bit of a plan for what the family can do as Isolde is now a teenager and kicking off the Ice Gen. So I'm looking forward. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!